Hello world, Joe Matlin, American Roof Expert, coming to you from South Denver. Wanted to talk about something. Most people in my family, in my life, in my world, they're like, why do you do that for free? Why do you give that stuff away for free, right? And a lot of people, when they see that something is given away for free, they think that it might not be that good, it might not have the quality of something that costs, $2,000 or $5,000 or 8 or 10 like the other people in this industry, And I wanted to respond to that, right? So there's this thing in my brain where I'm like, okay, if you take a dandelion, right, and then it's got all the little white things all over it, and then you blow it, those seeds go everywhere, and some of them hit good soil, some of them don't, and the dandelion doesn't care at all about where the seeds go, just as long as the seeds get spread. That's how dandelions work. And to me, if you put out, a 9-module course and it's free, and you want it to be a beehive or a haven for roofers, right? And then certain people, it's going to click. Like, a lot of people are going to get a lot of stuff out of this, and they're going to be like, man, So let's say you're a brand new roofer, right? And you invest the time to go through the course. That makes it so you might be on better soil than if you had never gone through the course. And you might buy Spadio. You might start using certain apps that I talk about. You might have lawyers. You might it might actually change your view of the industry to the point where you're like, maybe I should stay in this industry. Maybe this is a deep enough industry for me to be able to go into that even if I don't want to just sell for the rest of my life, I can do something else. That's one way to be able to look at it. Now, here's another thing. Let's say you're a sales manager and you're hiring 5 new guys a week, and you send them to the website. Those guys are going to invest in information, and they're going to invest time. Most new guys in the industry, they can't invest in anything else. They need cougar paws, they need ladders. Most of them need some sort of nice car or truck. So to be able to invest thousands of dollars into a training system is kind of out of the question, So if I give it away for free, there's a guy in Arkansas and I give this away to him for free, or there's a guy that's a sales manager in Tennessee and he gets his guys to go through a system like this, they're invested. And then they know for a fact that they're going to buy Spadio, right? So when they buy Spadio, then they're invested even more, and then they're going to be solidified in your crew, right? It just, the more that they invest, time first, then energy, then money. That's my thought, right? And a lot of people are like, why you give it away for free? And I'm like, because there's people out there that need to know this information. And when they know the information, they're going to be like, ooh, I see something different. Something's going to click. I spent my whole life going through books, going through YouTube, going through so many books. It's unbelievable. Just looking for the click. Oh, this works with this. Click. This works with this. Click. And then you end up becoming something that's completely and totally different just because you click. Here's another thing. Let's say you're the owner of a roofing company, right? And you see the COC that I use, that's in the program. And you're like, I'm going to steal a COC, right? Or I'm going to use the lawyers because I don't have lawyers. I'm an owner of a company. I'm an owner of a roofing company, but I don't have lawyers on retainer. Think about how crazy that is. Think about how insane it is that you don't have a lawyer in your back pocket that you can ask any question to. Let's say you buy the Spadio for yourself and then you segment it so each of your guys has Spadio. Unbelievable, Hell Recon. A lot of guys don't know about how a recon is. Unbelievable, you know. Google Drive, how to set up Google Drive for your company, how to use MyLIQ. There's so many things in this training. What are you using supplements? Are you doing supplements? Are you maximizing Xactimate to the ability that you possibly can? There's a module on that, you know. There's a module on every aspect of roofing, because I did roofing for years, and I got to the point that I was like, you know, why don't I give this information away, you know? And why don't I try to change the game? That's my thought, you know. So it's free, but that doesn't mean that it's weak information, you know. And a lot of people, they give away free information up front, but it's crappy information, you know. So they're giving away the crappy stuff so that they can bamboozle you in the back end. Where my thing is like, if I can change your mind, you know, or make something click in your brain, just oh my God, that makes so much more sense than what I was doing before. So be it, you know. And then you'll be a fan, you know, and you'll be like, that guy, he changed my life, you know. And there's some guys that came before in my life, you know, that I rode with, that I was fed. I got fed by them, you know, and they changed my life 1,000%, you know. And I'll hit them up every once in a while and be like, man, you changed who I am. And they made money off of me, and I made money off of them. And, you know, a lot of people in society, they're waiting for someone to come and scoop them up so that they can be used, you know, and so that they can have some sort of way out, you know. And that's what the roofing game is to me. It's something that some guys, I got in touch with them, and then they changed my life, you know. I rode with them for months, I rode with them for years, and then they changed my life. And then I was like, you know, I can have autonomy, and I can leave, I can do whatever I want. So, you know, that's the three, you know. You got the new roofer, you got the sales manager, you got the owner. And every person that goes through this can get something out of it. And I just wanted to put something out there, you know, like, what if we make something that's not sales training, roofing, business, tools and tricks and training and stuff to make you think, stuff to make you go, man, I never thought about that before. I just want to be an instigator in your life, you know. I want for you to be laying next to your wife, right, or husband or whatever, and I want you to be sitting there on your phone watching these videos, and I want you to look over at her and be like, baby, we're going to go to San Diego on vacation because we're going to make a lot more money this year. Or we're going to go on a cruise because we're going to have that margin, that difference. Or we're going to be able to keep track of our leads, you know. Or, Dad, you know, I found this industry, this roofing industry, and I never thought about it before. I never thought, like, that this could be the way for me, you know. Like, I've always, you know, been more white collar. I am sort of more blue collar, you know. It's just things that make you think. That's what I'm here for. Y'all have an awesome day. Blessed. And good luck, you know. Just don't quit. That's the thing. Get on with one of these roofing companies, you know, and allow them to train you and allow them to build you and go through all the courses in this website and become something that you're not. It's one of the things that I see on Instagram all the time. There's always this thing that said, make it so that your goals are so big that you have to become somebody different to be able to hit your goal. Cool thought. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Underneath here, there's a link in the description. Click the link. Go through the course. Go through the training. Be the instigator of yourself. Don't sit back. There's, you live this roofing life for a long period of time, and you realize that so many people, so many guys in this industry, they got this Billy Badass thing about them where, they know everything and nobody can help them, and I can do anything better than you mentality. And it's like, unbelievable, I hate that. I hate the least favorite trait on earth is pretentiousness. Hate it, can't stand it. Sometimes I get around those people and I just